Ricochet has signed with AEW, and we've got debut plans for the star. Bobby Lashley has commented on his future in professional wrestling, and Cody Rhodes SmackDown plans for tonight's episode have been revealed. Stay tuned, it's time for the news. Big news as Ricochet has signed with All Elite Wrestling, Fightful Select. Breaking the news last night, he has signed a multi-year deal with the company. And spoilers, by the way, because we're talking about plans going forward and where you might see little Trev pop up, he is going to be at All In.
Yeah, it's very exciting. You know, I think this is something we expected for a very, very long time. As soon as he left WWE, all the rumors and indication was he is going All Elite Wrestling. It's just felt like there's been no movement in that for quite a while, considering his contract expired. He could have walked onto their TV show days after leaving WWE. It looks like we're going to get him this weekend. I can't wait, really.
I'm really excited about it as well. Where do you see him popping up on the show?
I mean, I think everyone will think the Casino Gauntlet. That makes the most sense. Having him in there, you get loads of dream matches just straight away if he gets in there with, I mean, I'm trying to think, Orange Cassidy, Hangman Page, just to name a few, Kyle O'Reilly in there. It's going to be a showcase for him. But the immediate plans that personally I want to see is him go in the ring with Will Ospreay.
Again,
won't be at All In, but like, give us that almost immediately. That's the big selling point of the bringing him to AEW for me.
For sure. I'm really excited to see that. I think we'll get to that down the line. I think that's a while away. It's a weird thing to say because Ricochet is a former Intercontinental Champion, former US Champion, former Speed Champion, obviously.
Can't forget that one.
Goes without saying. I think he's still a guy with a lot to prove. It's really easy to just lump Will Ospreay and Ricochet together because of the matches that they had together. Very divisive matches to some, but it's easy to lump those two together. I feel like Ospreay has gone on and he's improved other facets of his game, and now he's a really, really great promo guy. That's something that we can't say about Ricochet, and WWE maybe didn't give him the opportunity to prove himself on the mic, but when he did have the mic, he wasn't all that. I think this is a bit of a new start for Ricochet in AEW.
It should make him feel a lot fresher. He's kind of been stagnant for quite a while, and he's not really had those opportunities, as you said, to showcase what he can actually do outside of just his in-ring work. I mean, that speed belt, he was literally in the ring for 3 minutes, and that was kind of his big thing this past few months. I'm thinking of other dream matches though in AEW. If Danielson sticks around, him and Danielson, we've not seen that, and I don't think we have seen that in WWE. Even when Danielson left, I think
he's sticking around.
I think he is.
He's laid it on too thick. I'm really excited to see what he does. A lot of people accuse WWE of, I don't want to say holding him back, but maybe toning down his in-ring style. The real selling point of Ricochet is, of course, that he's like a real life superhero who can do unbelievable things in the ring, and WWE maybe didn't always let him do that stuff, although they let him do some amazing things
too.
For
what he could do in WWE, he really made the most of it in terms of in-ring stuff. But now we're going to see him sort of let loose pretty much and do whatever he wants.
Yeah, for sure. We're so very excited about that. That's happening this Sunday, if this report is to be believed. Fraser and I doing live reactions for that. I am representing Team Ross.
Team Tom.
All right,
I'm going to do this. It's coming home.
Bobby Lashley, recently departing WWE, has commented on his future plans, including the fact that he is going to be staying on and doing some more wrestling. He was chatting away on Texas radio show Bo and Them.
He said, "I'm doing it all. You only live once. I have a bit of gas left in the tank. I'm in great shape. I feel good. I'm motivated. I'm rested. Wrestling, yes. Boxing, yes. MMA, yes. Acting, yes. Everything, yes." There's so many things there that he could do.
He carries on. I have a lot of different things going on right now. My non-profit, working with kids, didn't know that was a thing. I love doing that and working with kids. I want to give back. I do a lot of real estate. I've been linking with some real estate professionals in Texas to bring some of my properties here and doing work here. But he continues and says, wrestling, I still want to wrestle. I love wrestling. The fans are writing me every day. When are you coming back? Where are you going? We want to be there for you. I love the fans.
Imagine you go buy a house and Bobby Lashley walks up to give you the house tour. He's your real estate agent. That'd be incredible.
Yeah, I'd love to see his semi. He's a man of many talents. And I think a lot of us expected him to continue wrestling. Obviously, the Hurt Syndicate was recently trademarked, hinting at a Hurt Business reunion in the future. We don't know where that's going to be. I think the immediate thing, especially with a guy like Bobby Lashley, former WWE champion, big star, both physically and
just actually billing.
I don't see him going to AEW. It's immediate that you just go, oh yeah, he's a big guy, he's going to go to AEW. I think he'll go elsewhere, personally.
I think when you've got to look at it, he has had an incredible time in WWE, but he is now 47 years old. AEW is less inclined to sign those older talents. They have got a more younger roster than WWE right now.
Typically, they've got older now. Obviously, you've got Copeland there, etc. But
I just don't think we'll see him. I think TNA is a likely spot for them to go. MVP and him alongside anyone else that they want to form this Hurt Syndicate with. It makes more sense there, or going out and just running the indies.
It's expensive though, isn't it? Because if it's a package deal, if they want to come in and they want to do the Hurt Syndicate, right? And then you've got to hire a bunch of people. I guess that's the plus of TNA. Right, yeah, it certainly is, because Hurt Business, I don't think they were properly utilized in WWE. No. They were really great for a bit, and then it just sort of ended. And it's like, oh, okay, you could have done a lot more there. But with TNA, pay-per appearance deals, they might be able to do something on a more cost-effective basis.
And they've got a little bit of history in TNA, because that's kind of where the Hurt Business originally formed, the Beatdown Clan. They were there as a group, so it doesn't feel like the realm of possibilities that MVP and Bobby Lashley would end up back there to have a little reunion.
Time will tell. We move on tonight. Tonight's episode of SmackDown, some new stuff has been announced for that, including some Cody Rhodes SmackDown plans. This all happened on social media. Grayson Waller calling out Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, and he called Rhodes the bad guy of the story. Rhodes responded saying, interesting take, Grayson. How about we have a chat tomorrow on SmackDown and I can show you how much of a bad guy I can be. And then Grayson Waller doing a video response.
He said, chill out, Codelander. Truth hurts, huh? But I love this idea. Let's have a chat tomorrow, but let's do it on the most honest, important talk show in history of WWE, the Grayson Waller Effect. You can be the first ever 3-time guest. You're welcome for the rub, kid. So let's all find out together who Cody Rhodes really is. I just love the Codelander.
Codelander's great.
Codelander. Grayson Waller is one of the most entertaining guys on WWE TV, and I think he's been not underutilized, but I really want to see him get a main event push.
So do I, but I will say that I think both him and Theory play their roles expertly.
Perfectly, right?
Just getting beaten up, they always make it so very entertaining. Literally, they can come out and they can have a couple of minutes on the mic. They run down people. Some of it's cheap heat, sure, but it's really entertaining.
It's great.
It is fun. It is fun. And then they get beat up and they sell like maniacs. I'm loving it.
And it does no harm to them either. Like, I don't feel like they've been knocked down by the amount of times they have been knocked down.
No, which is curious, because they do come out and get beaten up a lot, but they still feel like big deals. And I think that's to do with how entertaining they are. Yeah. Also, on SmackDown tonight, there's loads of stuff happening tonight, actually. We got the first title defense of LA Knight as US champion as he takes on Santos Escobar.
Who's winning that one?
LA Knight.
LA Knight. You sure? You don't think he's going to drop the belt immediately?
Probably
but also,
not, no.
Also Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi will compete against Blair Davenport, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. That one should be quite good, but I don't see Jade, Bianca, and Naomi losing.
Naomi can take the pin there, I reckon.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know.
She just returned. She's just back.
Yeah, but they're not using it properly, are they?
No.
I saw a really good name. It was on Reddit. I can't claim responsibility for this. The Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
it's
that's
solid,
really good.
It?
Yeah.
For Jade, Bianca, and Naomi, that is. And finally, the WWE Tag Team Championships. On the line, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga taking on the Street Profits.
Hopefully Jacob's ankle is healed in time. You know, they've been doing this thing where he's still got the boot on. That was last week. And then it seems like it's a Freebird type deal that Solo can just pick whoever he wants. I hope to God we see Tangaloa. He's the best one in the bloodline.
He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's really, really funny. So yes, check out SmackDown tonight. Loads going on there. We will be back with more news very, very shortly. As I say, it's all in this weekend. We got a team down in London right now getting all sorts of lovely content for you. So keep an eye on the channel over the weekend. Pictures on the channel now, predictions on the channel now. Join me and Fraser for reactions on Sunday night. We'll see you there. Take care.